For millions of years, humans have thrived on top of the food chain. But this doesn't mean we're the best creatures on Earth. There are things that other animals can do better than us, and it's not just about intelligence. What's up, One-Awayers? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about the top 8 things animals can do better than humans. After this, you might even want to transform into one. Remembering? Have you ever randomly bumped into someone you've met before? But you just can't find his name in your memory haze, so you just smiled confusedly? Yes, remembering names can be a challenge for humans, but not for dolphins. Not only do dolphins have their own language, they even have special names for each of their friends when they call out to them. Just imagine all the names they have to remember in the vast ocean. Seeing colors. You just can't imagine a new color, can you? Every color we think of is just a combination of colors we've already seen. And there's just a vast collection of other colors which we as humans are unable to perceive, and this is where birds beat us. Birds have the fascinating ability to see colors which are invisible to humans thanks to the extra color cones in their retina which are sensitive to the ultraviolet range. This explains why they behave differently, like in selecting a mate. To us, the female and male versions of each bird look pretty much the same, perhaps with a slight difference to distinguish between genders. However, to the birds with their UV vision, each bird could actually look quite different. This means that birds are actually more selective about their mates, and have a more conscious approach to mating than previously thought. Yep, another score for the birds. 360-degree vision. When someone calls you from behind, you quickly turn your neck to see who was it, right? Well, yes. That's what any normal human person would do. Unless you have a 360-degree vision like the chameleon. For these reptiles, the human visual field is laughable. It has a different eye anatomy that allows it to rotate its eyes with a high degree of freedom. Another interesting fact about the chameleon's eye anatomy is its incredible talent to switch between monocular and binocular vision. This allows it to view 2 separate objects with each eye independently. Another plus to the animal kingdom. Produce loud sounds. We all hate that irritating noise of an alarm clock. For some, it instantly shocks the living daylight out of their sleeping body, and that's only 70 decibels on average. But that's nothing on what sound the largest mammal can do. The blue whale's low-frequency vocalization can reach 188 decibels. That is much louder than a jet, which peaks at 140 decibels. The sound is so loud that it can be heard from 800 kilometers away, which is the equivalent of being heard in San Diego from San Francisco. If you think your alarm clock is loud, just imagine waking up to the sound of a blue whale. Shape-shifting. We only see shape-shifting in sci-fi movies. But did you know that it isn't just any fiction in the animal kingdom? The mimic octopus not only can change the exterior color of its skin, but it can physically reform itself to appear like a different animal. It also takes a step further. It can get into character by taking on the characteristics of the species it is impersonating. This is unique from other animals which try to appear like other animals as a defense technique, such as some varieties of flies which take on the yellow and black stripes of bees to make potential predators cautious of them. We're pretty sure this mimic octopus is the best actor there is. Sad that they don't have the Oscars down below. Walking on water. The account of Jesus walking on water from the Bible was truly a magnificent miracle. But for the basilisk lizard, aka the Jesus Christ lizard, this isn't anything special. The lizard can run across water because of its incredibly fast hind legs that can propel itself across the water. It slaps his foot against the water by moving it vertically downward, then strokes the water by moving his foot backward, and finally brings his foot back out of the water and returns to the starting position. So, this lizard does not perform miracles, but he still has one up on humans. Predict the future. Sure, we have psychics and astrology, but they can't really tell the future with certainty. But for some animals, sensing what would happen next is just part of their nature. Please meet the golden-winged warblers. These birds are capable of predicting when a storm was going to hit days before it happened. It has been observed that during migration, they can at times take an abrupt, unexpected detour, just like they knew something was wrong. Boy, they were right. But storms aren't the only thing that they can warn us about. Animals can also alert us to health problems much earlier than we would recognize the symptoms ourselves. Dogs can actually be trained to sniff out cancer. In 2011, dogs used in a Japanese study were able to sniff out colorectal cancer from breath samples with a 98% accuracy rate. Yup, we're choosing animals over those fake psychics. Immortality. Down to our last spot in this list is probably what humans have always longed for: immortality. Countless years have been devoted by the greatest minds to search for the key to everlasting life. Still, we don't have the answers. But for the jellyfish Turritopsis nutricula, immortality is just a part of life. When this immortal jellyfish reaches its adult form and has reproduced, it reverts to its beginning stages of life. So instead of dying, it turns back to how it started life by shrinking its body, retracting its tentacles, and allowing itself to sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. Basically, starting the life cycle again. And this doesn't just occur once. The immortal jellyfish can continue to repeat this process for, well, forever. Well, this doesn't mean it can't get hurt, but as long as this immortal creature can avoid the mouths of sea predators and stay away from fatal diseases, it can live forever. There you have it, folks. What do you think of these fascinating facts that prove animals are way better than humans? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video. This is your List Specialists.